The world we live in is not always the same as the reality behind it. The phone or clothes you are using may have traveled thousands of miles in the iron box of a huge ship. But do you know why America, despite being the world's largest oil producer, cannot fully use its own oil? Or why millions of containers from China end up in landfills in America? How is Iran blowing up American Boeing aircraft without anyone's knowledge, even amid strict sanctions? In today's video, we will unravel this complex equation. 90% of world trade is carried out by sea. China is the world's factory, exporting a lot of goods but importing very little. As a result, when containers filled with goods from China arrive in America or Europe, 60% of the containers are empty when they return. It costs about $3,000 to send these empty boxes back to China, while new containers can be made in China for only $2,000. As a result, shipping companies do not take them back and leave them around the ports. These rusty iron mountains are a silent witness to the imbalance of world trade. America is now the world's #1 oil producer, but their refineries were built to refine the heavy and dense oil of Venezuela or Mexico. Currently, the oil that comes out of American mines is light crude or thin oil. They need $200 billion in investment to refine this oil. So they sell their thin oil abroad at high prices and import heavy oil from abroad for their own use. In addition, due to the lack of adequate pipelines, Texas oil cannot reach states like California, so they are dependent on imports. The most exciting incident occurred in the case of Iran. How is Iran using new Boeing 777s, Boeing 777, despite strict U.S. sanctions? These were basically abandoned Singapore Airlines aircraft. Since Iran could not buy them directly, they were purchased under the name of some fake companies in Madagascar and Cambodia. Then, when the planes took to the sky under the pretext of maintenance, they turned off the transponder midway in the airspace of Afghanistan and disappeared from the radar. The planes landed directly in Tehran, avoiding everyone's eyes. Due to legal complications, America could not do anything else. The global economy is actually a complex chessboard. The diplomacy, infrastructure, and legal battles of countries work behind the increase in oil prices or the shortage of products. These are the truths behind the scenes that control our current world.